Mrs. Marion Robinson, and the daughters of the President-elect, Malia Obama and Sasha Obama, accompanied by Assistant Secretary of the Senate, Sheila Dwyer.
Bit of a funhouse mirror effect through the bulletproof glass. There's a better shot of Malia.
Ladies and gentlemen, the First Lady, Mrs. Laura Bush, and the wife of the Vice President, Mrs. Lynn Cheney, accompanied by Secretary Chow, Mrs. Bennett, Mrs. Boehner, and Republican Staff Director of the U.S. Senate Committee on Rules and Administration, Mary Suit Jones.
Hey, everybody.
Michael Beschloss, think of the public role Laura Bush has taken on after that famous story that she agreed to go after this job as long as her husband wouldn't ask her to make a speech.
A promise that was not exactly kept, and she became very good at it. This is someone who at the beginning, by all accounts, was a very private person, extremely shy when she first married George W. Bush, perhaps the classic idea, perhaps novelist idea of a librarian, but has grown in public life and come to feel quite comfortable with it in a way you've seen her sort of bloom over the last 8 years.
The Princeton colors on the brother of Michelle Obama, just behind the two girls. He's the uncle and the basketball coach, of course, who passed the family test by playing basketball with Barack Obama when he first started courting Michelle, now a basketball coach in Oregon.
Martin Luther King III standing nearby, a reminder of whose 80th birthday it was yesterday. Not only that, of course, but the great historical significance of this day.
Americans have, right on cue, started falling in love with the Obama girls. It really is the first time young children have been in the White House since the Kennedy era. And they look beautiful today.
Malia got a lot of attention for saying, after they visited the Lincoln Memorial, or as they were visiting it, first African-American president better be good in your inaugural address. But she also said when they looked at the Gettysburg Address and her father explained to her that he was promising equality and justice for all, she looked at him and said, yeah, how are we doing on that?
And again, look at that delayed reaction. The crowd, the flag waving, they are seeing the pictures of Malia and Sasha and reacting to that. Malia brought her camera. She had her camera at the concert this weekend. She's had it at all the events. She'll have some better than average angles as we see the Joe Biden and Michelle Obama as they come out. Joe Biden in the news yesterday when she said on Oprah her husband had been offered 2 jobs, Secretary of State and Vice President. That prompted one of the classic Washington statements to be issued, beginning with what she meant to say was.
A little bit of backtracking there.
Right. Whenever you hear that, you know what's happening.
That's right. She is known officially as Dr. Biden by dint of her PhD, a longtime educator.
And has made it clear she wants to teach at a community college around Washington, D.C., although she's gotten great offers from some of the better